Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, and if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you get updated every time I post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for watching. So today I am back with an everyday makeup routine. I decided I would show you this because why not? And I'm also going to be answering questions so you guys can get to know me. So I asked people to ask me questions on Instagram. I literally put a story up on my Instagram 9 minutes ago, and I'm just asking people to ask me questions so you guys can basically get to know me. That's like a get to know me tag, but also me doing my makeup, because I didn't just want to do my makeup. I ain't no motherfucking makeup artist, so I didn't want to just sit here and talk about makeup because that's just not the vibe. Anyway, I'm gonna be answering the questions, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, let's just get into this video. The question is, where am I from? I am half South African, half Nigerian. I was born and raised basically majority of my life in South Africa. And then I am currently in the UK, so I moved here when I was 14. So that's basically where I am right now, but I am originally Nigerian and South African. So that's where I'm from. Okay, let's get into the makeup. I always start off by brushing my eyebrows. And also, I don't know if I emphasized this or if I said this at all yet. Anyways, always take care of your skin under your makeup, because when your makeup is off, baby girl, we gonna see the real deal. You start to take your makeup off, do you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And yeah, you don't want to be looking raggedy under there. But anyway, my skin is not on my side today. It hasn't been on my side. It hasn't really been on my side since we started wearing these masks. So I'm gonna get a visor because I actually don't have time to be breaking out, and I think visors are so big, but like I'd rather have good skin, so I think I need to get a visor and just, you know, just get on with it or whatever. Anyways, so I'm starting off with my brushed eyebrows, and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I use it with, where's this brush from? I don't know where this brush is from, but I use it with a brow brush, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. And I lightly fill in my eyebrows, even though I have it in the color Granite. I literally just like take the tiniest bit and I use that to fill my eyebrows, because I don't really like dark eyebrows like I used to, which is disgusting. Okay, so this question is, what type of music are you into? I already started doing my brows, so I just wanted to see if I could do it. But anyway, I mean, I can obviously do it, but like, see if I could do it from this angle. Anyway, the first question is, what type of music are you into? Yeah, I'm into like trap music, I'm into like R&B, I'm into hip hop, like I'm into everything literally. But yeah, lately I've really been just enjoying trap music, because you know, you can't go wrong with trap music. And damn it, that sounds so bad. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, that's just what I like, you feel me? But also, like, in terms of artists, I like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, Trey Songz, Summer Walker, Janae Aiko. I literally listen to like a wide variety of music. Yeah, that's just the type of music I'm into for the most part. And then if there's anything outside of those genres, it's just something that I bumped into that I typically wouldn't listen to, but I just liked the song or whatever. But yeah, that's what I listen to. I kind of stroke the brows on, because I don't want too much product on my brows. I just need a bit of color, because my eyebrows are really thin. Like, in terms of the hair, like there's literally not enough hair in my eyebrows. So I just go in and I basically just stroke into it. And because it's a really dark color, I literally don't even need that much product. Literally, this is all I just like tap it in the pot and then I put it on my hand, just because I need to spread it out. And that's literally I didn't use any of that basically. I just use it to spread out the product or whatever. But yeah, what was the last TV show you binge watched? What was the last TV show I binge watched? Oh my gosh, no, the last TV show I binge watched was Bridgerton, and that TV show is actually so good. Like, it's so good. But no, that's a lie, that's not the last thing I binge watched. Hold on, I'm going on my Netflix to find this. I think it was. The last TV show I binge watched was Bridgerton. Bridgerton. I feel like I'm like rolling my R's. But like, the last TV show I binge watched was Bridgerton, and it's so good. But it was an easy binge because it literally had, let me see, it literally has 8 episodes. So I wouldn't count that as a binge, even though it is, just because I've binged longer shows before, as in like shows with like 9 seasons and stuff, and like I'm just so good at binging stuff. It's so bad, but when I got hooked onto a good show, I'm literally just in it for the long run, and you can't stop me from watching it until it's done. But yeah, the last show that I actually binge watched was Bridgerton, but it was really easy to binge, like literally really easy. I think I finished it in like, oh my god, this is gonna sound bad, I do other things, it's just that at night I don't have to do anything, because like the way I plan my day, like I make sure that for the most part I'm relaxing at night, so it's just easy for me to binge stuff because it's nighttime and that's literally just what I'm doing. But yeah, then I finished it in like 3 days, I think. I want to say 2, but I think it was 3. But it was so easy. No, I think it was 2, because I watched four episodes in one night, and then the next night I watched I can't talk. I watched 4 episodes in one night, and then the next night I watched the remaining 4. If it went to the next day, I must have been tired and dragged on 1 episode, but I think I finished it in 2 or 3 days. And yeah, it's a really good show, and if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. I watched it because someone recommended it to me, because I don't know if I would have known of it any otherwise. And I saw like bumped into it on Netflix, but I don't think I would have clicked on it if I just saw it on Netflix. But like, it's a good show to watch. It's good, it's cute or whatever. And also there's like so many scenes that were just amazing on that film. Like, I was just like, damn, that shot is just like amazing. Like, there's a specific scene, I think it was on the final episode, like, because I thought I had a good favorite scene in the series, but like by the time I got to the final episode, I was like, okay, this is my favorite scene. Actually, I have 2 favorite scenes, but I don't want to spoil anything. But watch it. It's so good. The way I like say things 3 times just to emphasize it, like, why are you doing that? But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using I'm going in with the, what am I going in? I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the color 50. But yeah, basically with this step, I just go underneath and just clean up my brows basically. And I don't like to use like a really light concealer because I just don't like that look at all, to be honest. I need water. All I did was I put concealer, so the remaining concealer that I used to carve out my brows, I just use it on my eyelids as well, and then I blend it out with the beauty blender you just saw me do, and I use like the color brown, just a brown color on my eyelids just to give my eyes some color. And that's literally what I just do on my face, because don't nobody got time to be doing the motherfucking eyeshadow on an everyday basis, baby. Now I'm just gonna put some eyelashes on, and then I will come back to the next question. One eyelash on. I'm gonna answer one question like this, but what the fuck? Look at the difference an eyelash does. This is crazy. And these are the mad big eyelashes. I know. I don't need you to tell me shit. I don't need you to tell me nothing. Okay, I literally attempted answering this question while I was putting my eyelashes on, which I don't know what I was thinking. But the question was, are you into podcasts or do you only listen to music? And I am actually into podcasts. I'm listening to a few podcasts now. Actually, let me tell you what I'm listening to. Well, the first one that I'm listening to that I don't know why I like it, but I like it. It's called My Favorite Murder. This is like a really good podcast. Some people might not like it, but if you're into like documentaries and like solving murder mysteries and all that stuff, like this is a really good podcast. That's what it's called, My Favorite Murder. And then I started listening to another podcast. This one is called Unlocking Us. It's called Unlocking Us by, I don't know how you say her name. Brianne Brown. Yeah, this podcast is called Unlocking Us, and if you've watched before, one of the cast members, I forgot her name, oh my god, I can't remember anything. Anyways, she was listening to a podcast throughout the series and it sounded like a really good podcast, so I was like, I need to figure out what podcast she's listening to. So I went on Google and I tried to find the podcast that she was listening to. And I actually found out that a lot of people were looking for the podcast that she was listening to. Anyway, I found the podcast that she was listening to. And yeah, I think everyone should listen to this podcast. And it just basically, it helps you just feel like you need purpose in your life and just figure out what your purpose is or whatever. But there's like loads of podcasts. She has so many well-known and important guests on there as well. And yeah, everyone's just listening to this podcast. And then a podcast that I still need to get to is called Two Dope Queens. I don't remember how I found this, but from what I've heard about it, it sounds like a really good podcast, so I need to get to that one. I've been told about 3 Shots of Tequila, but I haven't really listened to it like that. I only listen to specific episodes when like someone tells me to listen to it, but I haven't like actually gone out the way to like listen to 3 Shots of Tequila. It's just, I don't know what it's about, to be honest. And then another podcast that I started listening to and I still need to get back to it is called About Race with Rennie Edor Lodge. But this is also a really good podcast. Basically, these are my current podcasts that are either waiting for me or being listened to. And I'll put a list of the podcasts there in case any of you guys are interested. They're really good podcasts and some of them will just get your brain going. So yeah, I don't just listen to music, I listen to podcasts as well, and I really enjoy podcasts. Sometimes I just can't be bothered for music and sometimes I just can't be bothered for podcasts. But yeah, it's just depending on my mood. Apologies if I speak fast, because sometimes I feel like I'm talking too fast, but then I can't slow down. Like I can slow down, but like that's just not how I talk. So I hope you understand what the fuck I'm saying. This is just something I do, and I'm probably gonna fast forward past this until my foundation's on, because I'm just gonna look like a fucking crackhead. But I'm going in with my FENTY foundation Pro Filler powder, and this is it called Pro Filler? Yeah, Pro Filter powder. And this is in the color Banana, and I actually just always put powder at the base of my makeup because it just does something to my makeup. I don't know what, but it does that thing, and I just have to do it. So I've just been doing it, and ever since I started doing it, I haven't stopped doing it. But yeah, I always put like powder on the base of my makeup. And in case you're wondering what primer I used before I started the video as well, I used the Pro Filler Instant Retouch primer. And I have the mini bottle because I wanted it to just try it and I really like it. So after this is done, I'll definitely be getting the bigger bottle. So yeah, let me fast forward past this part because I'm about to look like a crackhead. Oh my gosh, I look so mad. But after applying the powders, I go in, I usually just use this foundation, but since it's not summer anymore, it got really dark for me. Like, I usually wear my foundation darker than my skin tone anyway because I wear like so much concealer, but now it's too dark, so I have to mix it, and I'm mixing it with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and together I'm making the skin color that I like. That sounds so mad. But yeah, together I'm making the right foundation color for myself. All I know is there has to be more of the Maybelline because that one's gone really dark for me, like really dark. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's a good question. Oh my gosh. I think it would be sushi actually, because if I had to eat like something with chicken every day for the rest of my life, I'd literally just, no. I literally wouldn't be able to. I don't know, am I the only one that sometimes when I eat chicken, or like say sometimes when I eat other foods that don't have chicken in it, and then I get back to eating chicken, like it just doesn't taste nice at all. I don't know what it is, but yeah, if I had to pick one food that I could eat for the rest of my life, it would be like sushi. Yeah, it would be sushi. But if I had to pick like one cuisine, and if I had to pick one cuisine to eat for the rest of my life, it would be Korean food. Yeah, if you haven't tasted Korean food, you have to taste it. It tastes so good, like literally so good. I think that would be the cuisine of choice. That only happened recently because I started trying a lot more dishes, Korean dishes, and they actually taste so good. Like, they actually taste so good. But yeah, I think that would be my selection right now. That would probably change because like the Korean food is new to my tongue, but like as of right now, I think the food that I'd eat for the rest of my life is Korean food. Shit slamming. How old were you when you had your first celebrity crush? I don't know how old I was, and yeah, I don't know how old I was when I had my first celebrity crush, but it was Chit. You know, in another life, I think he was meant to be my husband. I sound crazy right now, but Chit was it. And I think I started listening to his music when I was like, actually I'm not even about to say that, but yeah, he was my celebrity crush when I was younger, and I don't know what age, but I just know he was the first one. My battery's about to die, so I need to change this, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to blend my concealer out because my battery died and I was not about to do all that and then come back. But yeah, I still look like a crackhead. So basically all I've done was blended my concealer out, and then I used the Fenty Beauty Pro Filler powder, and that's just setting on my face right now. And then I'm gonna dust it off and continue so you didn't miss out much. I look so weird, but trust the process. That's all I have to say. trust the process. What is your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? My favorite meal of the day has, I would have said, my favorite meal of the day is between breakfast and dinner. I think dinner, because like I get to try out different dishes. I'll show you like some of the food that I've cooked. I think dinner has to be my favorite meal of the day when I eat it, because I don't eat dinner all the time just because sometimes I forget, but for the most part, I was gonna say breakfast, but I think dinner has to take this one. What is your favorite season and why? I think my favorite season is autumn. Everything about autumn it just reminds me of just being cozy. Like, it just reminds me of candles, hot chocolate, cozy vibes, just being inside and just like enjoying the look of the weather from the outside but not actually being in it. I just like cozy vibes, like autumn to winter transition. That's my favorite time of the year. You would think I would say summer, and I do like the sun. Oh, why am I talking? I say summer because I like the sun and all that, but I hate how damp you get in summer. Well, not damp, I just don't like feeling uncomfortably hot, and that's what summer does. Like, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be autumn. That's so confusing. Everything I just said like contradicted itself, but basically I said what I said. I said what I fucking said. I use the FENTY, what is this one? I use the FENTY Water Dew refreshing spray to set my makeup. This is not the best setting spray I've used. I prefer the Urban Decay all-nighter, but this is still good if you're not keeping your makeup on for too long. I mean, it still holds your makeup, it's just I like a really matte finish, and I like how Urban Decay's like the Urban Decay setting spray, literally your makeup is the same until you take it off. Like, it's actually mad. And then I just go back in with my NYX Free Control brow, what the fuck is this? And then I just go back in with my NYX Free Control brow gel and just brush my hairs off, because after all that foundation and stuff, my hairs are just all over the fucking place. So yeah, brush them in place before I continue. But yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like so far. It looks really good, if I do say so myself. Okay, now I'm going in with my highlighter, because I always wear highlights. I don't know what it is about it, I just cannot. And I'm using, oh, I don't know why it's broken off, but I'm using this is, I don't even know where I got this from. No. And then I'm going in with a highlighter. I'm using the MAC Gold Deposit highlighter. This is like one of my go-tos. It's so messy, look at that. And I don't know, I've had this for a while. I feel like it's not finishing, I don't know what it is. I think it's the way I use it. That's literally what I do. So this is all for the face. The face is giving me very much skin, baby. This is literally my favorite type of makeup look. Just like my face and then big eyelashes, literally. What was the best holiday you've ever been on and why? I think my favorite holiday is Thailand. The holiday was so sick. And I think I'm gonna go to Thailand again. I went to Thailand in March, literally right before the pandemic Like, as in if I went a week later, my trip would have been cancelled. And if I came, like, I could have been stuck in Thailand for the quarantine, the first quarantine, but I made it. Yeah, I went to Thailand in March last year, in March 2019. Wait, what year are we in? March 2020. I went to Thailand in March 2020, and that literally is by far the best holiday I've ever been on. It was so sick. It was so sick. I just loved everything about it. The atmosphere, the people, the food, the drinks, the clubs, the strip clubs, everything. Literally, Thailand. I wish like I had actually started my YouTube probably by then, because I would have filmed the whole thing. Literally, it was so sick. Actually, that's a lie, because I was enjoying too much. Even the relaxing days, even our relaxing days was sick. Like, it was just huge fun, and I went with a fun person as well. But yeah, that has to be my best holiday. I definitely want to go to Thailand again. I feel like if I went again, I'd stay for like 2 weeks. Like, I stayed really close to the beach as well. Like, I could walk. I think the beach was like 10 minutes away, but by the time you get to the beach, you're literally like damp, because that's how hot it is. I'd wear a crop top and shorts and I'd still be like sweating, so it was really bad. But it was sick, and it was worth it, because you're on holiday. You don't want to go on holiday and it's cold, you know what I mean? As well as that, like, it was meant to be raining the entire time when we were there, which was annoying, because we only saw it like as the time got closer. It didn't rain literally none of the days. It rained literally 0. It was so sick. So on my lips, I started off by using the MAC lip liner. What did I use? In the color Chestnut. And then I'm going in with the Berry M, that Swell, and this is in the color Bougie. I always use Bougie first. And then I use the other color. What's this one called? I don't actually know what this one's called. Anyway, I use 2 colors. So one is like a nude color, like a brown nude color, and then the other color is like a soft pink nude color, and that's my go-to lip combo. Everything about this look just gives me life. Like, I'm actually in love. Look at my face. Like, who am I and where am I going, and why did my makeup turn out this good when I'm going nowhere? What the hell? Where's the next place on your travel bucket list and why? I don't necessarily have a next place that I want to go to specifically. I think one of the next places that I have to go to eventually are Japan or Bali, like proper holiday destinations. And I know everyone wants to go to Bali, but why wouldn't you want to go to Bali? But yeah, I want to go to those 2 places, and I've been wanting to go there for a while. Hopefully I can go there sooner than later. Hopefully I can go there sooner than I expect, because I mean, obviously right now we're in a pandemic, but after the pandemic, hopefully I can go there, because yeah, those 2 places, I have to go there sometime in my life, and I'm gonna make it happen, period. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you liked the way my makeup turned out. I answered as much questions as I could. Like I said, I did put the questions up literally right before I started my video, but I hope I touched on all the questions that you guys wanted to know. What else? Yeah, I think that's all. This is the way my makeup turned out, and yeah, rate my makeup 1 to 10, because I'm not a makeup artist, baby, but I love the way my makeup turned out today. Like, it looks so good. But yeah, I said I'm gonna put all the products in the description below, and I don't have anything else to say, but let me know what else you want to see, what videos you want to see in the future, and I will do them. Baby girl, I will do them. But yeah, okay, let me stop looking at myself too much. I'm about to go now. It's Amy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.